Oh, this is interesting, guys. Breaking news. They were attempting to do cornered walls. This is an interesting chamber. So here they're like, look at the way we can make zigzags in the walls. Oh, what did I do? Came to fruition in any of the 5 games. Alrighty, I think I've explored basically every chamber of this tech demo. Hi everyone, my name is Leroy and welcome to Lee's Play, and today we're going to be taking a look at the original Tomb Raider technical alpha. So this is like apparently the first original playable version of Tomb Raider that was ever created by Core Design in the 90s when they were making the original game. Now I'm not an expert on how it worked back then. I'm not sure if Core Design had the liquidity to make a game and then just sell it to a publisher, but I believe this was to be shown to Eidos, so Eidos would bankroll them to make the actual game. So we're going to go in and have a look at it obviously, but before we do that I have to obviously give credit because credit is due to everyone else, not myself. So first off, it's going to be Tomb of Ash because that's where you can find the blog and that's where you can download the technical demo, and also to Ghostblade for patching it up and making it playable. But then the biggest shout out goes to Chris at Raidercast, which is the YouTube channel, and it's a really great one. It does Tomb Raider stuff. I'm actually wondering, is this the channel that used to do the first person, when I was like 10, there was like this first person Tomb Raider. Oh my god, it is. This was like my childhood growing up. It's like yeah, okay, so this is the channel. This is the person who, so they've been a Tomb Raider fan for a very long time. They got their hands on the files. I don't know how, you'd have to ask them. But they released it, again, through this blog, Tomb of Ash. So huge shout out to them. If you guys want to go and download it and play for it with yourselves, this is how you find it. So huge shout out to them. Let's get into the game. So this is the opening splash screen of Tomb Raider. So this is the rolling demo and I'm not even touching the computer, so the game's playing by itself. It's really interesting. I think this was created maybe 94, early 95, because obviously they had to make the game and do everything, all the programming. And it's really cool to see her go. I mean, this is like the first, apparently the first iteration of Tomb Raider, the earliest technical prototype of this game being made, and I'm really fascinated by that. I'm always fascinated by iterative development. That's why I always cover cancelled games or games in betas and the alphas and stuff. I think it's just really interesting to see how programmers and developers add elements in as the game moves on. And this is the rolling demo that they would have sent to the corporate headquarters for the publisher to be like, give us some money and we'll actually make a game with this technology. And it's really cool to see her emotion. As you can see, she's got the braid that's kind of bugged. They had to remove the braid in the first Tomb Raider, and they gave it to her in the sequel. Which is really interesting because they were inspired by Virtual Fighter for Sega, although they had animated hair. So I don't know why they weren't able to figure it out the first time around. I'm surprised. I mean, apparently back then gaming development culture was pretty lax, so I'm surprised they just weren't able to pick up the phone to Sega and be like, how did you animate the hair in Virtual Fighter? Because apparently things back then were much more casual than they are now, but I could be completely wrong. So we're watching her run around these empty chambers, and a lot of textures to me look like they came from Vilcabamba, which is level 2. I've obviously covered, I did Tomb Raider 1 as a Let's Play on this channel, so you can obviously watch that if you want to. I will do Tomb Raider Legend at another time. If you hit space, the game will allow you to control her. So here we are playing ourselves, okay? And it actually controls like regular Tomb Raider. If anyone's played classic Tomb Raider, it controls the same. Space bar draws your guns, action is to shoot, alt is to jump, grab, but she doesn't really do more than that. She can't do a roll, she can't do a 180. And for the most part, I think you are just exploring these kind of empty chambers. Like a lot of development builds, you do have free cameras, so we can press Z and X to rotate, A to zoom out, and Q to zoom in. Now, what I find really interesting, I wasn't sure, hang on, let me bring you into, it's a poorly lit room. This is a dimly lit room. The first thing I noticed, I was like, oh, does she actually have eyes behind her sunglasses? Is there actually some polygons there for her eyes? But there isn't. Apparently these are actually the textures off of the FMV model. I always assumed these were just custom ones for the in-game model because, she has less polygons. Why does her hair move when you just move the camera around? I think that's really interesting. Also, the wolf isn't even animated in this version. And I don't know where the bear ran off to. The bear's just doing his own thing. So we've actually had video footage of this for a very long time, like an extreme long time, ever since 2006. I remember there was a blog called Planet Lara, and they first uploaded footage of this, but we actually never got to play with it. So it's been really cool that now we can actually download this for ourselves and, you know, see what it's all about, and we actually get to explore the area. I keep thinking that I can do a backflip, but she doesn't have any animation like that. So if I jump up here, what's up here? Oh, Secrets of Tomb Raider. That had like a soft collision. I wonder what this was going to originally be. Oh, this is interesting, guys. Breaking news, new discovery. They were attempting to do cornered walls, even in the PS1 version, but don't wait. Oh, Lara, you need to get out of here. Am I locked in? Okay, let's just get out of there. Cornered walls were something they were trying to do. We don't have cornered walls in Tomb Raider. We had to wait for a custom level editor called Tomb Editor to do diagonal walls. It just wasn't something the engine could ever do. And in this tech demo, apparently they tried and they just couldn't. Are those domed ceilings? Did they try to do domed ceilings? They didn't really do that until Tomb Raider 3. Can't really get the camera come to fruition in any of the 5 games. Oh wow! So she can die. Lara can die. That's interesting. They were testing that out. I didn't realize she could die in the tech demo, but there she goes. And she can still draw her guns. Now can I get out of this situation? I guess I have to quit. Let's try this again. Don't die. She can die in the tech demo. Spoiler alert. Oh look, they were trying to do cornered walls here again. Core design, should have done cornered walls. I think would have given the 3D engine. I don't know why they couldn't do cornered walls. Who am I to say why they couldn't do cornered walls? Apparently, like, it did cross their mind. It's here in the first ever tech demo of the game, so it wasn't like they were never, you know, they never tried to do it. Of course they did. Where's that room? Oh wait. So we fell onto this. Where is this room? Where's this chamber? I guess they were just trying to show off maybe somewhere that she can walk. Lara can walk if you hold down the walk button, but she will still fall off. Interesting. If I hit... Oh, do not hit escape. Do not hit escape, folks. It's gonna be fascinating when, like, the modders can get their hands into this game code. I wonder if there's even some source code that they can use, or is it still all hard coded? I mean, we don't know what the files look like yet. They're not like the ones from Tomb Raider, like the level editor ones. I had a peek. I don't know how to operate them or do anything like that. Where was that room I was just in? Like, I'm trying to see how these are all supposed to be connected to different chambers. Oh, I swear I'm good at Tomb Raider. Okay. I want to go back to this room. Hang on. Okay, so that didn't kill her. So where is this room compared to the other rooms? Yeah, he's in Vilcabamba. I remember that texture. I'm glad they got their money's worth from that texture. Cool if there was like secret weapons or something. Where is this taking me out to? Oops. So this brought me to here. Okay, so these are just some chambers that we're kind of roaming around in. And it's just like a dead end. Where does this bring us? Am I naive enough to think that Dozy would work? Will Dozy work? Dozy does not work. The draw distance looks pretty good on this version. I mean, there hasn't really been a chamber that's been too far out, but looks like everything's rendering. You know, everything's rendering fine. Is this a door? No, it's not a door. Got to be very careful with how we walk Lara, because damn it, Lara, I didn't want you to... We might be stuck here if she won't. I don't know how we're going to get up if that's her approach to everything. That's an interesting thing they coded in. Like, she knows when she's by a wall because she'll do that. But, like... We explored these two chambers quite well, actually. So, let's go and explore this large space. Yeah, the draw distance looks pretty good. You can do it. So these are big open rooms with columns. I say it would have been very exciting in 1994, 1995, seeing polygons rendered on your computer screen for the first time, and you're just making these absolutely insane environments. So what do we have down here? Ooh, is this a secret passage somewhere? Now, what happens if I land on this texture? Will that trigger something? No. It's wishful thinking. It'd be great to hear from a developer why everything's like checkered tiled. Is it to show off the lighting effects or something? I don't know, but it might be. Because, oh, what do we have in this chamber? This is an interesting chamber. So here they're like, look at the way we can make zigzags in the walls. I'm not even sure, would they have had the room editor at this point? Or did Gavin Rummery just like have to hand code that each tile needs to look like this? I wonder what tools were made at this point, because the file system that we can have in the files and when you go into the file system of the game, they look very different to what even the retail version of Tomb Raider looks like. So I'm assuming how things were compiled and made were very, very different. Come on, Lara, you can grab up here. Ooh. These tunnels just go on endlessly. Okay, so this brings us to the zigzag place. They're like, look at how we can create zigzags. I mean, the draw distance looks pretty good. I don't see any black in the shadows. What's up? Wait, where did we come from? Okay, we must have come from there. What's in here? Ah, the rooms are all starting to look the same. I forget. Oh no, we weren't here yet, because I would have recognized this, I think. So what were you trying to do here in this room? They're probably like nothing, there's probably no reason. Maybe they're just trying to show off the scope of how many rooms they can make, how big they can make the maps. Like, I'm here looking for some type of profound reasoning for these empty walls, and they're like, no, we just tried. It looks like they were attempting to do, I don't know what they were attempting to do here. Domed ceilings? Domed ceilings were what they were trying to accomplish in this room. Oh, what did I do? Okay, so we're on a timer because there's clearly some type of memory issue, like maybe a memory leak. It's really interesting though. I'm trying to see how many animations Lara can do. That's what I'm trying to see if there's any interactable objects or anything like that. Okay, so we came through here. This was the zigzag room. There was nothing in the domed ceiling crash room. So we must proceed back up. It's really interesting to see how the braid, he was trying to animate it, like what, I don't know what type of physics pattern they were trying to go for there. Is this a ledge I can hold on to? Oh, it's not. Okay, so we've cleared out most of the chambers, so let's do this final one. It's really interesting to see Tomb Raider run at such a high resolution, even for a technical alpha. I don't even think the real alpha. I don't even think the final retail build lets you run the game at a resolution this high. Ooh, this is an interesting room. So we've got a pit. Or you can climb up here. They're like, look at how well animated she is. Is this what they call Guron shading? No, I butchered that, whatever it's called. It's like some type of shading technique. Oh wait, there's nothing in here. Oh, the game, but that's staring, but is there anything on the ceiling? Where did the bear go? Who knows? So let's have a hop up here. Ooh, there's like a little pit in there. Oh, is this the pit in that other room we were just in? I think it might have been. At least you can draw her guns. Good for you, Lara. Oh, dude, look at this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, cool. So plus and minus is almost like a zoom view. I'm now just in the mood of pressing every button. Now I have a new mission. We're gonna follow this bear and see where the hell does it go. That's right, bear. I'm on to you. We're gonna... Like, you just disappeared from the map the last time we did this. It looks like it goes on the same pattern every time. So let's see where it goes. Does he just disappear? Oh, corner wall. They tried to do a corner wall. Oh no. Poor bear. Oh, he's staying there. Good for you. So, with our newfound knowledge that plus and minus can bring things up like that. Ooh. I must find out all the secrets of this demo, damn it. They probably already reversed engineered this and they're like, yep, there's nothing here. Okay, so we have to try not to cause it to crash. What's in this chamber? The plus is easier. I think being able to move the camera out is kind of... This helps. Just it allows us to see what's in the room, which is kind of what we're going for here. We're doing it all. Oh, so this is like where above us was that room. I mean, I guess the draw distance is pretty good. And then in here, alrighty, I think I've explored basically every chamber of this tech demo. I think when I was younger and, you know, the first video footage of this tech demo came out, we're always like, what about the rooms you didn't show us? Well, we've checked every single room and there isn't really much to it. It's just really interesting. I suppose the most interesting thing, for me anyway, who knows the classic games inside out, is that even in the first ever tech demo, they tried to do cornered walls and for whatever reason, it just didn't go with this game engine. They were like, we'll never do cornered walls. Too hard. So we never got cornered walls in the classic games. I saw that from the Tomb Raider 2 beta. Whenever a texture does that, that means there's like no texture there. So I'm gonna leave it off here, folks. Again, we're just watching the rolling demo. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've checked every chamber in the alpha demo. I couldn't find anything, but I'm sure other people might be able to find some other hidden treasures in this alpha demo. Of course, a huge shout out obviously goes to Chris at Raidercast and then Tomb of Ash and Ghostblade. They've done the hard job of getting this, you know, fixing it up so we can interact with it, watch it, play it. I have the easy job of just showing you guys. But I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this video. If you do, obviously give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more Tomb Raider videos like this. I will finish Tomb Raider Legend after I do Resident Evil Village. But other than that, I hope you guys are keeping safe and well, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everybody.